Hello, collegians, and happy Monday. Now that we've switched to releasing new episodes of This Is College on Monday, it makes less sense to wish you a happy Monday. Mondays aren't typically the happiest of days, so I'm gonna have to think of a new intro. Good morning, collegians, it's Monday. There. That's original. Today's episode of This Is College will be slightly different than previous editions in that it will contain 3 parts. Part the first. We did it! This Is College reached its first 1,000 views! Hooray! Yay! Well, 1,131 views to be more exact. Today, actually, marks the 1-month anniversary of the channel, and I'm really pleased with the direction that it's headed. I want to offer my sincerest thanks to all of you for watching my videos and for sharing them with your friends. Also, thank you so much for the many kind words. I've received a lot of positive feedback about the channel, so I'm going to keep at it and hope that it continues to grow. 1,100 views isn't earth-shattering by any stretch, but it's a really promising start, and I'm excited to see where it goes from here. Plus, I've done it without using gimmicks like cute animals and twerking. But to cover my bases, here's a dog, and here's a shot of me twerking. I can't believe you thought I was actually going to twerk on camera. Woo. Tell you what, if this video gets 1,000 views in a week, I will twerk in next week's episode. No one wants to see that, but I'll do it anyway. And now for the second part, and what will be a recurring thing on This Is College, I would like to feature a news story from a random college or university. This week's story comes from Inside Higher Ed, an online news source about, you guessed it, higher education. While I read this brief story, I invite you to play a little game called Count the Red Flags. Don Samuelson, a professor of veterinary medicine at the University of Florida, has been charged by authorities with digital voyeurism for using a camera pen to secretly record the body parts of several of his female students, the Gainesville Sun reported. A police report said that Samuelson confessed and said he made the videos of women's chest and thighs for his own enjoyment. What? I'm not sure how you segue from that. Speaking of chests and thighs, let's talk about homesickness. Many of you, especially those in your first year, have reached the point where the beginning of the semester dust has started to settle and the newness has worn off. It's around this time that homesickness can start to creep in. This longing for the familiarity of home can lead to sadness, anxiety, and in some cases, actual clinical depression. Let's clear up a few things about homesickness. For one, and not to minimize how you're feeling, it's incredibly common and completely normal. Even the most stoic of students deal with homesickness. I guarantee you, even those social butterflies that you see on campus who seem to be just having a ball at college miss home from time to time. It doesn't make you any less cool. It also doesn't mean that because you miss home so much, college isn't right for you. For a lot of people, homesickness isn't even about home. It's about not feeling that sense of love and security in your new environment. And those things take time to develop. So before you pack all of your bags and head to the registrar's office to drop all of your classes, please know that this feeling is temporary and it will pass. It gets better, so ride out the storm. You'll be happy you did. If you find yourself dealing with homesickness, here are my suggestions. Get connected. Put yourself in a situation to meet other people, whether it's in a student organization or just other people who live in your dorm. Rather than vaguely dwell on it, do something productive that reminds you of home, like writing a letter. A letter is a lot like a text, except longer and on paper. And finally, talk to someone about it. Remember, you're not in this alone. Chances are that your roommate and your other friends are dealing with the same thing. If it's bad enough, think about seeking more professional counsel. And to the parents out there, your phone calls and text messages every hour on the hour probably aren't helping. Give them some space. If they need to, they'll call you. Alright, I'm done. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe and tell every single person you know to do the same. Have a safe and productive week, and I will see you all next Monday.